to solve problem 1. Okay. So here, it is said that the charge is flowing through a copper wire between two battery terminals of 6.16 coulomb every 64 milliseconds. Determine the current in amperes. So this is in relation with the current, the charge, and the time. Okay, so that's the relationship of current, charge, and time. And per our discussion of the topic, it is being said that the current okay, so it says here for problem 1 that the current I is equal to Q over T. Okay, so current is equal to charge over time T, where again the charge must be in coulomb and time must be in second. Okay, coulomb divided by second, that is ampere. Okay, therefore if again you have time in minutes, hours, days, years, kilosecond, millisecond, etc., you need to convert that into second because the standard unit for time is second. Okay, so per our problem 1, the given parameters are Q, 0.16 coulomb, time T of 64 milliseconds. Okay, therefore, the required or the unknown is current I. To find current, again, that's Q over T. Okay, so substitute. We have 0.16 coulomb. We have 64 millisecond. So you need to convert that into second. So instead of multiplying that by the conversion factor, you can again convert your milli into its equivalent power of 10. Okay? So 64 times 10, what's milli? What is the power of 10, equivalent power of 10 of milli? Anyone? When we say milli, that's 10 raised to? So
Negative
I've
3.
told, okay, negative 3. I've told you to memorize the prefixes. Ano po? Because it is often used in circuits. Okay, so that's negative 3. And instead of millisecond, that is now seconds. So kindly compute nga po. What is our current I? Okay, very good. That is 2.5 amperes. Do not forget the unit. Okay, and then box your final answer. Okay, so again, that is current, charge, and time relationship. Okay po. Can you follow problem 1? Any questions? Okay. So again, I'll give you the copy of this file. I'll send right away after our class in our group chat. Okay, so that you will have a copy. Okay. How about number two? Number two, we have a 75 watts bulb draws a 680 milliamperes current. How much time in minutes will be required to pass a 30 coulomb charge through the bulb? So what are the given parameters? Anyone? You can raise your hand. What are the given parameters? Kindly analyze the problem too. What are the given parameters? For problem 2, we have, so let me just, okay. So it is said, so given that we have a 75 watts bulb. Therefore, we have power of 75 watts. Draws a 680 milliampere current. 680 milliampere. To pass a 30 coulomb charge Q, 30 coulomb. How much time in minutes? Okay. So we have required time, but in minutes. Okay. So how can we find the time T? So actually, that power P is not useful. It's not relevant. We can disregard that. Because then again, what we need is I, Q, and T. If we are to find time T, therefore that is time equal to the charge divided by the current I. Okay? So you just need to substitute your charge Q, which is 30 coulomb, to the equation, and your current I, 680 milli, that's 10 raised to negative 3 amperes in the equation. Therefore, you will come up to, can you please calculate the value of time? What is the answer?
Forty-four point 12 po.
Okay, so we have 44.12 seconds. But the problem wants to have a time in minutes. Therefore, we will convert that into minutes where We have 1 minute equivalent to 60 seconds, cancelled seconds. So kindly divide 44.12 to 60. Time in minutes is now equal to
0.75 seconds. Ay,
ze-
minutes.
0.74
74 po.
minutes. So this is your final answer. Okay. So that power P, you can just disregard that because it will not help you to find your time, because for us to find time, we just need current and charge. Okay. Any questions for problem 2? Okay, none. Okay. So we have here problem 3. So it is said here, what is the size in square millimeter is the cable of 250 mcm size? What is the size in square millimeter is the cable of 250 mcm size? So this is with regards to the geometry of conductors. Okay? Wherein that 250 mcm, cm, that circular mill, okay, will be converted into square millimeter. So we have that conversion factor of mcm to cm. Okay? So let us just write it here. So problem 3 given is area. So that's area 250 mcm. Okay. So let's say that's okay. So that's area. And then the required is area also, but in square millimeter. Okay. So how can we convert that mcm to square millimeter? Okay. So if you will to remember the conversion factor that we have in the geometry of conductors, it is said there that 1 mcm is equivalent to 1,000 cm. Okay? So, meaning that area, which is equal to 250 mcm, times the conversion factor 1 mcm to 1,000 cm, cancel mcm, we have 250,000 circular mill. Okay? And then from here, uh, we need to determine the diameter D. And how can we determine that diameter D? Anyone? Do you remember the formula for that area? What is the formula of area in circular mill? What is the formula of our area in circular mill? That is area equal to,
Length
anyone?
times,
Yes po.
length times width po.
Length times width. Ano to? This is a circle, di ba? So what is that area that we use to solve problems related to the geometry of conductors? That is d squared. Okay? Area is equal to d squared. Okay? Wherein your area here is in circular mil. Okay? The unit of that area is in circular mil. If you will to square your diameter in mil. Okay? So meaning, if we are to find the diameter, that should be the square root of the area A. Meaning, that is equal to the square root of 250,000, so that your diameter is equal to, kindly determine 250 square root of 250,000.
500.
Okay, so that's 500, and 500 is in mil or mils. Okay, again, if you square that mils, you will come up to circular mil. Okay, so that's different from meter, centimeter, millimeter. Because if you have that unit, those kinds of unit, instead of d squared, you will use pi over 4 d squared. Okay, so do not forget the formula. You will to use that in your midterm exam. Okay, because that's the topic is included in your midterm exam. Probably it will, you will have that kind of problem, okay, in your midterm exam. So do not forget the formula. Okay. Next, from mils, we will now convert this into inch. And what is our conversion factor? It is said that 1 inch is equal to 1,000 mils. Okay? Or I will to put that directly here. So we have 1 inch, 1,000 mils. Cancel mils. Now, from inch, the problem again wants us to have an area in square millimeter. Therefore, the diameter should be in millimeter. Okay po? Can you follow po? The diameter should be in millimeter for us to have an area in square millimeter. So, that's the target. To convert that 500 mils to its equivalent millimeter. So, we have inch. From inch, we have 1 inch is equivalent to 2.54 centimeter. Cancel inch. Therefore, 1 meter, 100 centimeter. Cancel centimeter. And then, we have 1, 1 meter equivalent to 1,000 millimeter. Am I correct? Is my conversion correct? You can correct me. 1 meter, 1,000 millimeter. Okay. Okay, so it's correct. So therefore, uh, meter will be cancelled out. We have diameter in millimeter. Kindly calculate.
12.7.
12.7 millimeter. 12.7 millimeter. Now, that millimeter will be used to determine your area in square millimeter. Okay? Therefore, area, again, if you have meter, centimeter, millimeter, for you to determine your area, you will use pi over 4 d squared. So just substitute here. We have pi over 4. Diameter is 12.7 millimeter. And then square that. We have area in square millimeter equal to 68. Okay. Square millimeter. So that is our final answer. Any question for problem number 3? Please make sure also to, as much as possible, memorize the conversion factors. Okay. So the inch, mil to inch to centimeter, centimeter to meter, meter to millimeter, meter to kilometer, mile to kilometer, meter to feet. Okay. So please remember those conversion factors. Okay po. So no questions for problem 3. So let's have our problem number 4. A wire 50 meters in length and 2 square millimeter in cross section has a resistance of 0.56 ohms. 100-meter length of wire of the same material has a resistance of 2 ohms at the same temperature. Find the diameter of this wire. Okay? So, analyze the problem. So, it is said that a wire of 50 meters in length and 2 square millimeter in cross section has a resistance of 0.56 ohm. 100-meter length of wire of the same material has a resistance of 2 ohms at the same temperature. Find the diameter of this wire. So meaning this Ayan. So, meaning that, wait lang po. So, meaning, the wire, the material used, okay, is the same for the two conditions. We have two conditions. The first condition, we have 50 meters in length. The second condition is that we have 100 meters in length. The first condition, we have 0.56 ohm resistance. And the second condition is that we have 2 ohms resistance. But the two conditions, again, have the same wire, the same material. Okay? So what do we have here? So let's solve this problem. So given we have length L sub 1 of 50 meters. Cross section, that's area, A sub 1 of 2 square millimeter. R sub 1 equal to 0.56 ohms. L sub 2 of 100 meters. R sub 2 equal to 2 ohms. Required D sub 2. We are to find the diameter of that wire. Okay? Again, we have two conditions. Okay? So let's answer this problem. Okay? So solution. At first condition, so look at our given parameters. Look at the given parameters at the first condition. Okay? Those who have a subscript of 1, we have L, A, and R. The formula for resistance with regards to the geometry of conductor is R equal to rho L over A. So meaning, from the given parameter, the unknown is the rho, the resistivity. Can you follow po? Can you follow? Okay, very good. So meaning, at the first condition, we need to determine the resistivity, the rho, and that resistivity will be used to the second condition for us to find the diameter D sub 2. Okay? So, derive that formula of rho from the formula of resistance we have. So, we will have, so meaning we will have A times R. So, area times resistance. We transpose the area to the other side. Therefore, that's A times R equal to rho over L, rho L. And then we will divide both sides by the length L so that this will be cancelled out. Rho, resistivity, is equal to area times resistance over the length. Okay? So, do you follow the derivation of the resistivity formula? The equation of the resistivity? Very good. Okay. Next, let's substitute the given parameters. So we have area, that's 2 square millimeter. Take note that the area is in millimeter. Okay? Your length is in meters, meaning we need to convert that area to meter or specifically to square meter. Okay? And then to convert that into square meter, we will multiply that by the conversion factor. Um, 1 meter over 1,000 meter, but millimeter. But since that is in square millimeter, you need to square the conversion factor so that it will become square meter and square millimeter for you to cancel this one. Okay? And then multiply by the resistance 0.56 ohm. Okay? And then divide by 50 meters. Okay? So okay, again your unit here will become square millimeter, square meter, so that the square millimeter in your area 2 will be cancelled out. Okay? And then we have here 0.56 ohm. Okay? So at our numerator, we have square meter divided by meter. So this will be cancelled out. The squared will be cancelled out. Therefore, rho is equal to, that should be in ohm meter. Okay, because ohm and the other meter will still be remained. Okay, so what is our resistivity? Can you please do not forget the squared in our conversion factor. So that is 2, 1 over 1,000 squared. Okay, and then 0.56 over 50. So what is your answer? Okay, very good. That's 2.24 times 10 raised to negative 8. Ohm meter. So the unit is ohm meter. Next, at the second condition, okay, we have R sub 2, L sub 2, and then to find D sub 2, given that we have already our resistivity. Okay, so again, that is rho, R equal to rho L over area A. Okay, so meaning, here we need to find the area for us to find the diameter. Okay, so transpose your area to the other side, your resistance to the other side. We will just come up to A area equal to rho L over your resistance. Okay. Next, substitute the given parameters. So we have area equal to the resistivity 2.24 times 10 raised to negative 8 ohm meter, 100 meters, L sub 2. So specifically, that's L sub 2 over the resistance 2 ohms, meaning 2 ohms will be cancelled out. Meter times meter, that's square meter. So what is our answer? Area is, okay, 1.12 times 10 raised to negative 6 square meter. Okay. And then from that, we can determine the diameter D since the unit is in square meter, okay? The unit of the area is pi over 4 D squared, okay? So, transpose your 4 to the other side. So, that will become 4 times the area equal to, you will have here pi D squared, okay? And then divide both sides by pi so that it will be cancelled out. Therefore, we have D squared equal to 4 times the area over pi. Since that is D squared, uh, we need D only, diameter only. So to cancel the square, you need to square root both sides. Okay. So that your diameter is equal to the square root of 4 times the area over pi. So just substitute 4, your area, 1.12 times 10 raised to negative 6. I will put the unit square meter over pi. So square root of square meter is meter. Therefore, the diameter should be in meter. So what is the answer? Okay. So we have 1.19 times 10 raised to negative 3 meters. Or if you want to, what is 10 raised to negative 3? That is milli. Okay. So you can also write your answer into 1.19 again times 10 raised to negative 3 is millimeter. Okay. But if you will not to convert that into millimeter, that's still okay. Okay. So any questions for problem 4? Further questions, concerns, clarifications? Okay. So again, you need to be more, uh, what do you call this, knowledgeable enough with regards to the derivation. Again, it's a matter of deriving of the formulas. Okay, so it's a matter of transposing. Okay, transposing from one side to the other side. Okay, vice versa. Okay, for you to come up with the formula of the needed parameter. Okay po. Okay po. So before we proceed to the next problem, so let's have a short break, a quick break. Okay, so let's have 10 minutes break or we'll come back at 9 a.m. Okay, so water break po muna. Thank you.